Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a smash between what it's like to be a lesbian in Alabama and what it's like to be a lesbian mom in Alabama. Okay, so I'm gonna make this video as short as possible. I'm getting straight to the point. I hope you guys can hear me because I do not have on earbuds like usual. All right, here we go. Being a lesbian in Alabama. It all started back in 19. Oh no, for real. I found out I was lesbian when I was about 16. I don't know. I knew I liked girls for a while prior to that, but I didn't know what the term was or what it meant to like females, like be sexually attracted. Like this girl makes my body tingle. Why? Like I didn't figure it out until I was a teenager, and I got in high school and people were experimenting and talking about this stuff, and I had never seen it before. Like my family, there's no one gay or anything, so I had nobody to go to and say, "Hey, this is how I'm feeling. Why?" Or "This is how I'm feeling, and I see you doing it. All right, it's okay. I can live my life the way I choose." It had the actual opposite effect. It was, I'm not telling anybody. I'm going to church. I'm going to kneel, and I'm going to ask God to take away this weight because I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. Um, I told my family, they were all like, what do we do wrong? How are you gay? Ew, no, gay. Jesus, no. Go to church. We didn't make you this way. Oh, what did I do wrong? Jesus. I didn't raise her this way. Well, you didn't raise me to be straight either, but okay. Yeah, so that was hard. Oh, God, that was hard. Because as a teenager and then going through a lot of stuff that I was going through in my teenage years, and to still have to deal with my family or like deal with the people around me or the people that's supposed to love me the most, like pointing and prying in my personal life because they didn't like it. That was stressful. But I got older and I cared less and less and less the older I got as to how they felt and more about how I feel. Like, of course, when I'm getting married, I want them there, or like just inviting my spouse over to family meetings, to family functions. I want to bring them there without the side eyes and the whispers and the I hope this just a phase. Like I don't like that. I don't like that. Being gay in Alabama and being gay in my family is pretty much the same exact thing. It's everybody cares more about whether you're going to heaven or hell or whether they're going to heaven or hell because they didn't stop you from making this sin. Like they feel like, oh, your blood is on my hands, and God told me I need to tell you that you're doing this wrong so that I can wash my hands of this sin and I can seek salvation because of what you're doing. Like, yeah. So, being being that I found out, that I decided on my sexual orientation at such a young age, I had time to kind of get myself together. Because now, as an adult, I'm like, yeah, I'm gay. Got something to say? You want to talk about it? Like, I answer any question that anybody has for me because I need people to not just say, okay, she gay, but to have an understanding as to what that means. Like, it means the same thing it means that that you're heterosexual. I just like girls. That's it. Like, that's it. Like, it's nothing deep, it's not extra, but if there are questions or concerns about it, I want people to genuinely ask those questions. Like, don't go around assuming what it is to be gay or what it is to be a lesbian or what it is in general to be in the LGBT community when you could just ask somebody who's like an active member of the community. Like, that's the way I want things to go, and I've only ever had issues because of religion, to be honest. Like, just because everybody feels like I'm gonna go to hell or lesbians go to hell, and that the strange the strange things and rumors that people have about those of us in the LGBT community are harsh, like harsh. Especially when I saw that pedophilia is like supposed to be in the LGBT community. Bye. Like no, no. As an active leader, as an active member in the LGBT community, no, pedophiles ain't got no space here. We ain't got no room. We got enough LGBTQI WXYZ. We don't have room for that. No. This is about love. That is about some strange ass mental disorder. Like that's just my personal opinion. Um, yeah, but being gay in Alabama is really not like that awful. It's just I wish that people would open their minds and better see that we're just regular ass people that just want to be equal as a heterosexual couple. Like, we just want to be able to marry whom we love, and we want to be able to have our families out in the open and not have to hide or conceal or like not hold hands because it makes you uncomfortable. Love your neighbor. Like, I love my heterosexual neighbor. I don't like you know, like, I don't know them, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I accept that that is what they do. That's their personal life. Like, when they have their kids walking around, or when they're walking around holding hands, I'm like, oh, they look cute, you know. Like, I'm not sitting here going, oh shit, she need to get her a woman, he need to get him a man, and the world will be a better place. No, I'm not gonna put my sexual orientation on you. There is no gay agenda, people. News flash. Like, if I can just flash that across the screen, like, there is no gay agenda. Like, there is no such thing. That's some psycho ass shit that somebody made up. What else am I going to say about this? Like, just being a parent, I'm going to touch on it. I did artificial insemination at home. That was a process all of its own. It was interesting. You guys, you should really look into, you know, like a deeper research on that, because a lot of people don't really get what it is. But I had a syringe, medicine syringe, and a donation, and you know, we inseminated. Like, I don't really want to go too in deep into what all that means unless people really want to know. Like, drop a suggestion down there that I make a video strictly on artificial insemination, and I will do that for you guys because I love you guys. But I'm not gonna go too deep in there for people who just don't want to know about all that. I have a biracial child, so that's interesting because a lot of people go, well, why did you make a white baby? Well, hell, I just made a fucking baby. Okay, I curse a whole lot. Well, I just made a baby. I didn't mean to offend you by not choosing to make a African American baby, whatever that means. Like, he's just a baby. Like, he's a child. He's a human. I created something that I have the power in my body, and my body had the strength and the creativity to build one of these things. Like, do you know what 9 months of carrying around a black, white, blue, or purple baby feels like? Like, no. Just thank me. Just thank me. Just thank me for creating somebody's future husband. Like, that's all I look at that as. But yeah, it's being gay in Alabama could be so much easier if people would just mind your business. I'm gonna not curse, man. Just mind your business. Let people do what they gonna do. You don't have to side-eye everybody. You don't have to side-eye everything that you see and you don't like, because you could be not side-eyeing some real sick shit. Like, you think people walking around with some regular, normal stuff going on in their household, and they the ones that's got the sick problem, but you too busy looking at the two gay guys holding hands, or the two girls holding hands, or the girl and the two guys holding hands. Like, that's their business. Mind your business. Like, it would be so much easier if people cared less about who other people were sleeping with and more about the economy, or more about, I don't know, poverty. Like, can we worry about what's important? Like, all we asked for was our right to marry one another, because you have the right. Why can't we have the right to marry another female or another male? Why do I have to ask you for permission to get married? Like, come on now. Yeah, but this is my video on being a lesbian in Alabama. It's really, it is just, it's really not like hell anymore, except for the Bible thumping Christians. Make them stop. Like, people, it ain't cute. It's actually pretty damn stressful. I'm not a LGBTQI community thumper. Like, I'm not going around saying, hey, be gay. Gay is the way. Hell, take this pamphlet, be gay. Like, no, stop. They get under my skin. They get under my skin. Like, way under my skin. But man, you know, just love your neighbor. Try a little bit harder to know that gay person next door. To know that gay, I don't know, waitress at your restaurant. Or to know that gay goddess on the dance team in his high school. He might be a phenomenal dancer. That waitress might be a phenomenal mathematician. Like, you might be side-eyeing the next inventor or something. Like, I don't know. Just be more mindful. Like, if we could just come together as people, like, gradually accepting one another, because you don't have to like what somebody else doing. You have to understand that that is their life and they have the right to love who they want to love. Like, when you go to bed at night, it will not affect you when they sleep with whoever they sleep with. When you walk around all day minding your own business, it's not gonna affect you who they're holding hands with and who they're kissing. I mean, it's just not. Like, I'm sure there are situations where that could affect you, but just let people do what they're gonna do. Like, love is love. Let love win. Love doesn't always win, but just let it happen. Like, stop making it take 10 and 12 years for normal stuff like marriage to happen, and 30 and 40 years, like, for it to happen. We shouldn't have to publicly be ridiculed just because we want to marry someone of the same sex. We don't deserve it. We didn't hurt anybody by choosing it. Just like like the interracial couples, they didn't hurt anybody by choosing it. Why publicly ridicule them for their choice of who they love? People, we gotta do better. We have got to do better. This is not just Alabama. This is not just the South. This is not just the U.S. of A. This is the whole world. We have got to do better. Stop ridiculing one another and learn to hold hands with each other. Come together, baby. We got issues going on in this earth that need to be fixed, and they cannot be fixed if people are focusing on things that does not matter right now and do not matter now and have never mattered. Like, find the important things and focus on those. And I believe that is going to be all for me. Thank you for visiting my channel. Don't forget to like this video, comment below with your suggestions for another topic, and I'll see you in the next video.